AITA for telling my future SIL that I won't be attending her child-free wedding, causing a lot of my other family members to drop out as well. My future SIL is marrying my brother next summer and they are planning to have a child-free wedding. I have about 3 other sisters and we all have kids, as do most of my cousins at this point. Our family is kinda spread out over the country and my brother/SIL's wedding is out of state for most of us. Once I found out they wanted to make it child-free, I began to lose interest in going to the wedding. I don't want to be away from my kids for a couple of days and it is just a hassle to find them living arrangements for when my husband and I are gone, especially since most of our adult family members will be at the wedding. We'd have to leave the kids with some friends. However, I get that it is her wedding and her decision, so I just declined to go, stating that I don't want to leave my kids alone without any family to watch them. After I dropped out, my other sisters got the courage to drop out as well, as they also have toddlers they didn't want to leave behind for a couple of days. Then my cousins began declining to come as well. Now it has become a huge deal in the family and caused a lot of drama. My brother has called me and yelled at me, saying that I was the one who caused all the problems. I was firm when I told him I wasn't going to his wedding unless I could bring my kids, and that all our sisters/cousins pretty much felt the same way. My parents, who are paying for half of their wedding, are also pissed that so many family members on our side aren't coming. They were already somewhat against the idea of a child-free wedding in the first place and have now started pressuring SIL to not make it child-free. My SIL refuses to meet in the middle and says the wedding will remain child-free, but she's also mad at all of us for not coming. She also still expects my parents to help pay for it, which I doubt they'll do at this point, lol. I'm fine with her having a child-free wedding, I just don't want to be a part of it if it means being away from my kids for days. AITA. Edit. People keep asking why I'm mostly talking about my SIL and not my brother in the post. I know for a fact my brother was okay with having kids at the wedding. It's the norm in our family and he loves his nieces/nephews. It's my SIL who wants this to be a child-free thing against the wishes of like 95% of our family, and still have my parents foot the bill. My brother is just supporting her to make her happy. Edit. She has an entire 4-day itinerary planned with like 6 events that she expects to all be child-free. Are all of us with toddlers and kids supposed to swing back and forth from hiding our kids in hotels with random sitters to all the wedding activities just to keep my psycho SIL happy? And then pay for it because she sure AF won't, since our kids are our problems, as she stated to my face. Whoa. This the first story that an OP is being called as ATA, some say NTA, from some of our peps on the comment. Our Reddit folks have mixed opinions. Let's hear it from our Reddit people. Here's the first comment from username 52. Uda, because you don't seem to know what meet in the middle means. She wants her wedding to be child-free. You want her wedding to not be child-free. You think she won't meet in the middle because she's not changing to what you want. It's super common to have group babysitting at the hotel. All your siblings/cousins can pool resources and get a few people to stay a few hours at the hotel and watch the kids. Maybe even have your parents pay for it as part of the wedding fees. If you don't want to go, don't go, but it doesn't seem like you are trying to actually work something out. And this one is from Northern Lit Up, NTA. People are entitled to a child-free wedding, but they also have to understand that it's not going to be realistic for most people to leave their kids for days, especially young ones. This should have been an anticipated consequence of a child-free wedding. Your SIL shouldn't have to change her child-free wedding, but she also doesn't get to be mad at out-of-state parents for not coming. Edit. Wow. Thanks for the awards. Who knew common sense was so popular? A comment from Amiable Aardvarks. Uda, for saying she also still expects my parents to help pay for it, which I doubt they'll do at this point, lol. LOL? If someone was offered financial help for a wedding and then has it yanked from under them and you? LOL? Obviously you feel morally superior. Don't go to the wedding that doesn't make you TA, but hopefully you can have a little more compassion for the situation as a future SIL. Edit. Thank you guys for the awards and upvotes. This one is from PR Minx. Uda. First of all, you're not fine with it, so stop saying you are. You're just trying to make yourself feel better. Second, you've now orchestrated a full-on boycott of her wedding, whether intended or not, and you seem to think it's funny. That's cruel. I don't think this is about the kids. I think you just don't like her and won't admit it because it makes you look bad. If you love your brother, you would find a way to be there, period. I have a hard time believing that there's no possible way you can group the kids together with a babysitter for a few hours. Of course you can, but you don't want to. I'd be crushed if I were her, receiving this welcome into the family. ETA, Thanks for the award. Here's from Muladoc, Uda for thinking other people should plan their wedding to suit you. I'm quite sure you made a point of sharing your decision and encouraging every other selfish set of parents in the family to copy you. And PR Minx replied to her, exactly. And she's laughing about it, which is mean? There's more to this. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoy our story. See you on next one.